Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This week's video is going to be a bit of a chill one. It is a get ready with me while chit chat, but also get to know me a bit, because I thought I've been here for long enough to be able to kind of tell you more about myself. So let's get started with this video. So first I'm gonna just put my hair out the way. I'm gonna do my skincare first. Okay, so I think we're gonna start off with some random facts about me, but first we're gonna use these toner pads. So yeah, so my favorite color is pink, and more specifically it's more like pastel pink and baby pink. I actually do have certain shades of pink I dislike a lot about, which is like neon pink, hot pink, and Barbie pink. It's just, I feel like I just prefer the softer colors, and I think they're just quite harsh. So yeah, very specific shade of pinks I like. And my least favorite color is orange. I dislike orange a lot. I think it's really unnatural. And I think that is probably one of the most radioactive looking colors to me, or unnatural colors. So yeah. Okay, I'm going with some moisturizer. This is the CeraVe moisturizer one, but I have been dancing my whole life. When I was a kid, there's videos, my parents probably have them, but it's like my kids' way of vision of dancing is like just jumping on a bed. But yeah, when I was a toddler, I used to just love to vibe to music a lot. But I started ballet when I was 3.5, 4, and then I stopped around 11 because I moved away and there wasn't any close ballet school or classes near me. But that's when I started discovering like K-pop and everything, and I love to do K-pop dances and just kind of dance a lot now with K-pop. But yes, and then I'm gonna go in with Vaseline for my dry lips. But yeah, I've been dancing all my life. I have quite a lot of ballet show like videos and stuff because the ballet school I went to did shows and stuff, and they've recorded it all on like a DVD, which is cool. So yeah, I've been dancing basically all my life. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my makeup, and I'm gonna look in my mirror, so if I'm looking this way it's because of that. But we're first gonna start off with my e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the pink one, which is the like regular one, because the one I used before, which was the green one, the blemish control one, they were out of it, so I had to get this one. Anyways, next fact is that I have one younger brother. I only have one sibling, but when I was younger, because I hated being the older sibling, I used to lie and say I had an older sister to people, but yeah, I don't. I'm the oldest, unfortunately. But yes. Next question is, oh, not question, sorry. Next fact is that obviously I've said I am in university. That's what a lot of my content is based on currently. But I am currently a second year at university. Obviously I won't tell you where specifically I am yet, because I don't feel comfortable in, but I am studying English language and linguistics. It's actually quite fun-ish because I never studied English language at secondary school, as in for like an A-level subject, because they didn't offer it. So I did take English literature instead. But in first year I first applied for English language and literature, and I did it for like a week, and then I didn't like it, so I changed to language and linguistics, and I am much happier in this course. Okay, next start with concealer. I've got this MUA Pro on base and the e.l.f. Camo one. But yes, at school I did sixth form at school, so I was in the school for 7 years instead of 5 years, and I studied English literature, maths and geography for A levels. And at school I had to do Welsh Bag, and Welsh Bag, it's a Welsh like thing at school, and my school made it mandatory that you had to do it, but it depends which school you go to. But Welsh Prac is basically kind of like a mix of business and volunteering and stuff like that, so it is an extra grade and it does count when you're applying to university. And you know, when people look at your grades when you apply to jobs, that does count as a grade. But the worst thing we had to do for that was to do volunteering work while doing exams in first year of sixth form, which, I mean, I have nothing wrong with volunteering, but we're supposed to be studying for our exams. We don't have a lot of time to be volunteering between that, because we have like 6 papers, 7 papers, depending like your course and everything. And you know, A levels are very important, so yeah, that kind of put everyone off a lot at school because they chose the volunteering at the most important time of the year, which is the end of year exams. So yeah. Okay, now we're going for blush. This is the She Glam one. It's their cheeky color jam, and I'm just going to use a brush to put this on. But we are going to continue. And so yeah, I was the only Chinese person at school for quite a few years until somebody else, not my brother, but like another family from a different village, because I live near in a like more like countryside-ish. So yeah, I was the only Chinese person for quite a few years at school. There was actually in my school barely had any like people of color or anything. So yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, so moving on. My favorite flowers are cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms are like my favorite flowers ever, but obviously they're so much harder to be found in the UK, and you can't really own it unless you have a garden because it's basically a tree. But I love flowers in general because I always like to buy myself flowers. I bought myself these flowers a couple days ago, some tulips, and then at Tesco's they had some of these like smaller flowers. I'm not sure what you call them, but normally my mum would buy the white ones that go with the roses that she would buy. But I've never seen them in those colors, so I decided to buy a pack, and they're so pretty. So yeah, I love flowers. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, next we're gonna set it all down with some set it up powder, pressed powder. This is special effects, but it's because it's translucent powder. That's why I bought it, because I don't really like loose powder. I like pressed powder. I think it's much better for makeup. Anyways, when I was younger, my style and my makeup used to be so bad. This fact is because I never really watched Asian creators, probably because it never came up on my like feed or recommended on YouTube and stuff. So a lot of my makeup and makeup in general actually was based on like people like James Charles and Jeffree Star. So I used to have very blocky eyebrows. I used to like, my eyebrows are pretty thick already, but I used to fill them with brown powder. I had this very cheap eyeshadow palette, and I had like close to like a brown slash black kind of shade, and I used to squirt some water and then use an angled brush and fill my brows out. So they were very blocky, and I used to do like cut creases and thick eyeliner. But yes, as you can tell, my makeup style has changed a lot, and I've currently found one that works well for me, which is great. But yeah, I also have picture in my room at my house of my clothing style when I was younger. I like comfort over you know, uncomfy type of outfits, and because at the time I came across this brand called 90 Degrees. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I came across the brand, and they had very comfortable leggings, but the only down thing was they were really funky leggings. Like the one in the picture was a leopard print with neon color, like a neon rainbow all over it. And then I used to wear that, paired it with like a very comfy shirt, like long sleeve shirt, and this one had me in my striped blue and white quarter sleeved shirt, and then I had a pink puffy coat. I used to be obsessed with headbands, so I had like a Union Jack like London Olympic headband. It had a bow, and the bow was like got the Union Jack all over it, and my hair was in a ponytail. So yes, I used to have a very crazy sense of style. Okay, so we're gonna start with the eyes next, and we're gonna take an angled brush and do type of an airgloss with this palette. This is from MUA, and we're gonna use this shade to kind of contour it into the eyes, because basically that's what it is, to use contour. But yes, and the final fact I am going to give about myself is that I used to be able to wink with both eyes, but now I can't really wink with this eye, which is really random. But I used to be able to like switch between the two when like trying to wink and everything, so I could do that, but like that. Now this eye shuts now. I used to be able to do them both with like the other eye wide open, which sounds creepy, but yeah, that is some fun facts about me. So we are going to just continue this video with just a little catch up, and yeah, so now we've drawn it on. I'm gonna use a brush to blend it out so it doesn't look like a harsh line, but we're gonna do a little catch up now. So recently I've been very ill. I got really ill, and then I skipped a whole week of like classes and everything because I was extremely ill. I had a fever, I think. I don't have anything to check my fever, but I was very like burning up, and the cough, and like a really bad cough, and like a runny nose, headaches and everything, you know, the usual symptoms of a flu. So that was really fun. Currently though, I have some essays due next week. I just finished one yesterday actually. I need to start the next one because they are due in next Thursday. They're both due in on the same day, so that's fun. Anyways, but they've been going quite alright, because currently it's basically halfway through second semester, and I currently have a reading week. So reading week, I don't know if you have in the US or anything anywhere else, but in the UK a reading week is like, for people who are in the UK, like a half term, and I have a week off, but basically I catch up on reading, take a break, and then also catch up on like the essays and everything. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Flower Nose palette. This is the #1 White Swan one. I'm just going in the corner, well, outer corners with this dark pink shade. But I have 2 essays due for 2 different modules, and then the third one isn't due until beginning of April, which gives me some time. But I will start it next week after give myself like a week, not a week, that's too long, 2-day break from when these first 2 essays are due in. Yeah, but definitely I would say currently the modules are quite alright. I thought I would hate them because my uni kind of cut like, I think 2 or 3 modules out that we were able to choose from the list for this second year, but I think it's because the lecturers are on research leave, so basically they, as a lecturer, they still have to do some research and stuff on like a project they are interested in, and when they were on research leave it's about a year long, so basically there's nobody to teach them, so we don't have that option to choose it, but which is kind of sad because I really wanted to do some of the other ones, but obviously they're not here to teach it, so it is what it is. Right now the weather has been alright recently. Today is a bit more gloomier, but it's meant to be gloomy from yesterday, which is Thursday, until Monday. So Monday it will be back to sunny again. I'm very excited for spring and summer. It's like my favorite time of the year, minus the hay fever, because I do have seasonal hay fever. It's a specific type of pollen I'm allergic to. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like flowers and stuff, because that's when they stop blooming, and the only time I really have a reaction to pollen is around like spring, beginning of summer. So yeah, I think I'm just allergic to a certain, like, I think probably flower pollen. That's ironic because I love flowers and I have some in my room. I could literally smell the pollen coming radiating off of this like vase because it's just so strong. Anyways, yeah, but I put on some glitter here on the top and also just on top of the aerosol area. But yeah, uni, I would say, is like a really great experience for people who haven't tried yet. Obviously uni is not for everybody, but because it's crazy to believe, like, I'm already halfway in my second year and next year is my final year at uni, which is insane. Like, even for secondary school, like, if there's anybody who's watching and they are in secondary school, they start year 7, more specifically starting year 7 in September, like, it will go very quickly. Like, literally, I remember when I started year 7, my dad was like, oh, you blink an eye and you're already finishing secondary school, heading towards like either college and then go to uni. So yeah, definitely it's gone very, very quickly, which is no joke because all of us are like also kind of like, you know, a lot of my friends are turning 20 because their birthdays are all before mine, because mine was in August. They literally like can't hold on to the fact that they're turning 20 when their birthday comes. Most of them, because obviously you could be any age at any year group of university, but yeah, they can't believe like they're turning 20. Yeah, I don't know yet because my birthday's still like quite a few months away. Yeah, it's crazy to believe like time has gone by so quick. So yeah, I did watch the Kendrick Lamar's performance of the halftime show of the Super Bowl. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna go in with this brown eyeliner because the eye makeup is looking very soft today, so I thought I'd go for a softer shade. This is from Minnesota, by the way, and it's like really good. It's like really thin, and it's really hard to find thin eyeliners in the makeup stores here because I think thinner eyeliners are more for like not for like Western makeup, because I know they like very thick eyeliner and stuff, but this, because obviously Minnesota is a Asian store, but yeah, look at that. I like this as well. It's really good. And yeah, I used to hate actually doing eyeliner just because I had the wrong type of eyeliner. It used to be like the thick pens ones, and obviously then I hated it because I don't wear fake lashes and my lashes aren't thick or long either, and they don't hold the curl in, so it looks like I don't have any eyelashes. It looks really weird, and I prefer my eyelashes over eyeliner. So yeah, but talk about eyelashes, we're gonna now curl them. I got this from I think TK Maxx, but this brand is called Lindell. Never heard of it, but yes, it's got some teeth on there. But yeah, honestly, I would say for my own personal uni experience, by far it's been very good and I've enjoyed it. Like, I've made really good friends here. I've experienced so much more, like, just things that you would never experience at school, because obviously school doesn't give you that opportunity. Yeah, but anyways, we're gonna go after curling. I use 3 mascaras. This is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. This one is the Sumptuous Extreme by Estee Lauder, and then we have this Extra Super Lash by Rimmel. So I'm going to go in with all three because my lashes are so stubborn and kind of short-ish, so I use it all for different purposes. But yeah, yeah, like I was saying as well, like I keep jumping from different conversations, but yeah, I made new friends. It's been so fun, and be able to like just kind of be in charge of what you do. I'm not saying like, oh, it's horrible living with my parents. It's not. It's just a bit more freedom and able to just do more stuff when I want to. I'm not gonna lie, I have felt a bit lonely just because I haven't had the opportunity to go home yet, and I'm probably not gonna go home until Easter break, which gratefully is like a month and a bit off, so it's great. So I will be going home, but I do have essays and my finals for these modules due in the week after Easter, so yes, I will be going home for like a week and a half at most, but then the other weeks I'm gonna just stay here and make sure I get all of it done. And if I get all of it done then earlier than expected, I'm probably gonna go back home if there's time. So yes, back to the Kendrick Lamar conversation. And this has to do with like also like growing up very quickly, because my favorite song from Kendrick is the one he did with SZA, which is All the Stars, because it's for the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack, and they performed it and it was really good. I love that entire performance, but I just love All the Stars. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Me and my flatmate were in my car and we were going somewhere, and honestly, like, we just never realized how fast time has gone by, because we were like, I saw a TikTok a few days before that just saying like, this movie came out 7 years ago, and I was like, what? What? Like 13 years ago? Like, I was 13 years old when it came out in the cinemas, and you're telling me I was 13 when I was sitting there crying the entire 3 hours? Like, it was not that long ago. It felt no more than like 5 years ago. But yeah, we're just saying how quick time goes by, and like we're getting older, and like the saddest thing is one of my flatmates one time just said, oh yeah, don't forget, this is like the last summer where we don't have to work, we don't have school, whatever. Like, obviously next summer then we'll graduate and then do whatever, but obviously like if you do masters and PhDs and stuff, it's a bit different. But it's like, I don't know yet. So currently it is my last summer of just doing nothing and having it like a proper like just school, you know. It's so crazy. But yes, time's gone by quick. I would say also new topic though, but also we were talking about like things that happened at school, because we love to drop tea between our friend group. It's just a massive gossip session every time we like meet up with each other. And anyways, I was thinking like, once we leave school too, like some of us still have connections to school because of younger siblings, and like the amount of stuff has happened since I left, and my brothers told me all about it. Like, it's crazy. Like, you would never expect, like, once you just leave the like school and you no longer attend, like, you wouldn't know anything about it. But when you have younger siblings, oh my god, the tea is way more piping hot than when you were in school. I'm just gonna clean up my mascara, but like some of the stuff that's happened, obviously I cannot say this online, but some of the stuff that's happened at my school since I left, like, I would not have expected to happen. There's not a lot, but it is like big thing, like a very big thing, because I could not believe it at all. So yeah, my best friend about it all the time. My best friend doesn't go to the same uni as me. She goes to somewhere in England, because I'm in Wales. But she told me, I told her about it because she doesn't really know much anymore. She is the youngest sibling out of her family. But she couldn't believe it either when I told her. Like, we're those type of friends, like, we don't always talk to each other all the time because understandably busy and everything, but when we do, oh my god, the amount of tea and everything drops a lot, and it's really fun though. And we tell each other about like each other's unis, and then like some stuff. We just like explain the whole lore about it, and it's great. It's great. But yeah. Okay, now that my mascara, I'm gonna first set my face with the Studio London one. This is like probably my favorite setting spray of all time. Because this is my second bottle. They actually last really long. Oh my god, mascara. They actually last really long because I've had this for almost like a whole academic year. And I got myself another one. But yeah, these are really, really good. I got the one, got the one that is peach scented. This is the one I bought the other day because obviously I'm running out. I actually wonder, it's supposed to smell like it. Oh, it does. It smells really good though. I am not sponsored, but these products work for me. So obviously I've given, like, told you the products I use, so maybe you could try them and see if they work for you either. Obviously, trial and error. I've gone through a lot of trial and error with my makeup, so yes. Anyways, we are gonna put some lip oil first. Sorry, this is the Slytherin one my friend got me for Christmas. It's from Minnesota again because it's the Minnesota Harry Potter collection. It smells like artificial apples, but like a bit more chemically than usual. But I think it's a really nice lip oil. But yes, it's really nice. Anyways, also lately, like, I've gotten a job for now as like, you know, just to help a bit, but yeah, it's good paying, so it's okay. I work 3 times a week, so that's been alright, and I've met new people from that too, which is great. So yeah, last we have now done our makeup. I have been breaking out a little bit recently, so yeah, but I'm going to now do my hair. Okay, so we're gonna do our hair now, but take out the clips. These clips I got from Lidl's middle aisle, so that was like last year though, so I don't know if they do them anymore. Take it out, take my hair out. I curled my hair yesterday and then obviously fell asleep with it all out, so it's all like very messy, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so recently it's been pretty good. When the weather was nice, went out for a while. If you haven't, I do post on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Link will be in the description box down below. But yeah, I posted some pictures on my story and stuff, but I went to the park and was able to feed a swan because the councilman there was feeding a swan. Well, feeding the swans because there's loads of swans at the park, and I went, oh, it's really cute, and he was like, oh, do you want to feed the swans? And I was like, are you sure about that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah, I would like to feed the swans. And this swan I fed, he was massive, right? Yeah, he's like a massive big back, right? And then when he gave me some seeds to kind of feed it like this, he's like, put your hand out like this and I'll just shovel some seeds into your hand. And he was like, oh, they're gonna nip you a bit, like they'll nip you like this. You can't really see it now, it's a little bit faded, but got a little scar from it because this swan ate like he's never been fed, but he's looking like one of the biggest ones there. So yeah, but that was really fun. And then the evening before, I went to the beach during sunset. It was really, really nice, and it was really tranquil, and just like, you know, just background noise of like people, kids playing, with like a football or just hanging out with each other, because the weather was really, really nice anyways. So yeah, but we're gonna put my hair up. I think we're gonna do half up, half down, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I just try to busy myself with some stuff when I feel like I kind of don't want to be lonely but want to be left alone at the same time. I don't know if like anyone feels that way either, but I just want to just kind of go and do things by myself, or just like if somebody asks if they want to do something, then depending obviously how I feel like it, I will go. But yes, this is how I do my hair. I lean back. It's insane. But yes, I obviously had the haircut. I think the bangs are probably grown out a little bit, but they're still short in my eyes and I still dislike them. But I love the rest of my hair. I actually made my flatmate fix my hair for me because I asked the hairdresser to do a V shape at the bottom and she ended up not doing it, so it just was flat but with layers, and I thought that was just kind of weird. So she literally, I just sat in the kitchen on a chair and just let her cut my hair for me, and it was perfect. I think it was great. But ta-da! I love the layers in my hair now. I think it was much better than just having it all the same length, because my hair is just insanely thick. Even the hairdresser said that when she was washing my hair and just struggling, lols. But yes, this is the final look. We're gonna get changed and continue with her day. Okay, so I got changed, ready for the day. This is a top from BDG Jeans. And yeah, this is the final look. Skin's so glowy today, I don't even know how. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And make sure you follow me on my social medias. Link will be in the description box down below. This was a really nice video for me to film because it was just a relaxation one of just getting ready and talking to you guys. But yes, videos will be back up again, posting every Sunday at 11 AM BST. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.